Hello, Mr. Ed here. Today is April 8th, 2017, and again I'm in Metairie, Louisiana, about 40 miles south of the Abbey, across that big old long causeway bridge, and we're looking at bees in a garage. The homeowner notified us about 2 weeks ago and said, man, there's bees flying all over the place. They're up in the trees and stuff. So they may have already swarmed on us, but there's still a big hunk of bee activity in the building. So let me grab the camera and I'll show you what we're looking at. Oh, and it's 8:30 in the morning, so I know there's not going to be any kind of interference with the dirt rooster trying to like get his little name in this video. So because he doesn't even know that 8:30, he thinks 8:30 comes around at nighttime, not in the morning time. So we'll grab the camera and show you the bees. And here's our bees. The bees have actually gone through the soffit, and they're going up inside the ceiling rafters, going all inside. So we're going to be removing this hive from the inside, and you can see there's all kind of rot going on here. So there's no way I can really block this up to prevent the bees from coming out. So hopefully I won't chase them out as I'm removing the bees. This is them. We got the homeowner's granddaughter's boyfriend, Jeremy. He's out here on the job with me today, and he says he wants to check out how to put up bees in boxes and stuff. So Jeremy's going to be helping us today, and with the grace of God, these girls will become Abbey honeybees. Let's wrangle some bees. All right, so now they weren't inside the building at all. They're right in the soffit area. I'm going to pull that fascia off of here, and this time I know we're going to expose some bees this time. Here we go.
The anticipation is killing y'all.
And there they are. It's not a really large one now that the bees have swarmed out of there, and it's not really deep either. The colony, you can see, goes all the way over to right there and to right here. But it's not real deep. I think the things only go back about 8 inches. So just start cutting out the comb and framing up, looking for the queen. All right, let's pull some comb out of here.
That was dried out. Is that good honey?
That was honey, but when those guys left, they took that.
They suck it all up and take it with them, huh?
Yep.
It's like gold to them.
That's how they're gonna live.
It's their food source, huh?
All right, now I know how they can do this thing.
All right, y'all, we're moving. Grab the food. Let's go.
That's exactly. All right, so we're going to go ahead and actually start framing up our brood. So here's our brood comb right here. And this is actually the way that it was hanging the ceiling. This is the top and this is the bottom. And you have to put it in the frame that way. And you can see, can you zoom in?
Oh, it's on there.
And
keep going, I got you.
And you can see the little brood in here. You can see this beetle crawling around on it. There's brood right here. And I want to see if I can see anything younger. And there's some actually really young ones in here. Because unfortunately our queen, though I saw her, she flew off the frame, so we're trying to capture her right now. But we've got brood in here young enough they can make another one. So what I do is usually I'll have my rubber bands already ready. I didn't do it this time. Have a couple of rubber bands on the frame. Then we just take our comb, and you have to put it in the correct position, and I slide it in. Top is top, and so here's the top of our frame right here. Just slide your rubber bands in there. And since I vacuumed all the bees, we don't have to contend with the bees. A lot of people, they don't use that vacuum, they have to, but since I've taken them out. So that's it. I mean, that frame, that section of comb is in there. And we just put it in the box, just like that. We're going to just do another one. Again, let's see if we can see any young brood. I see uncapped larvae. And some really old comb. And yep, there's some on this end. Some on this end are very, very small in there. Alright, so that's still good. In case I don't catch the queen, they'll be able to make another one. But I think that when I get back up to the abbey, I'm going to go ahead and grab another section of a frame of brood from another beehive and set it in there just in case. Alright, so that's how I do the comb. Let me go ahead and finish this stuff and we'll get back to our bees. All cleaned up. No more comb in there. A couple of robber bees and all the bees vacuumed up. I gotta show you that when I got onto this section of the comb, third piece of comb I pulled out, the queen was on it. I grabbed my catcher, and as I turned the frame over, the piece of comb over, she flew off. She landed somewhere in all of this. Now I've looked for 45 minutes up in here and no avail. But like I said, there was brood young enough in there to make them another queen. But when I get up to the abbey, I'm going to put a frame of brood from another one of our hives up there. Let me show you the bees and then we're out of here. And here's our vacuum bees. It wasn't a whole bunch of bees. Jeremy said that last week, they swarmed out of here last week, and he said there was a big old ball. So this was all that was left. Alright. It's still a pretty nice mess of bees. We'll go ahead and head up to the abbey and we'll turn them loose up there. Here we go. Alright, back up at the abbey now. And I've got everything set up, our vacuum box on the bottom, our brood box on the top. And normally I would have taken this cutout up to our St. Michael's yard in Bush, but because I know I didn't get the queen on this one, I want to keep it closer at home so I can keep an eye on what's going on in the development of the queen. I am going to tomorrow, when I do my boxes right here, change them out, I'm going to add a brood of frame from our bees into here just to ensure that they are going to be able to make a queen. So that's all I have for you today. But before I go, I'd like to do our spotlight on our beekeeper. And today we're going to go all the way to Maryland. And our beekeeper's name is Dave Maloney. Dave's been keeping bees for a number of years, and he has 12 hives that he keeps on 1 acre of property up there. He likes to run all 10 frames. He likes the 10 frame setup instead of an 8 frame or a 5 frame. Last year, Dave harvested over 600 pounds of honey, and he bottled and sold over 100 bottles at his local bee club's booth at the fair, at their local fair, where he also maintains and sets up the bee club's 2 observation hives. Not only that, but he also gives away his honey, and gives away a lot of his honey to family, friends, and Dave's very partial to civil servants, policemen, mailmen, first responders, and firemen. What's very noteworthy of Dave is the fact that Dave gives away his time. He mentors the bee club at the local community college, where he takes care of the bees up there for them, and also he maintains and takes care of the 2 observation hives at the local nature center too. So it's really no surprise that at the Frederick County Nature Council's 2016 Volunteer of the Year Award went to our man Dave Maloney. So congratulations, Dave. You're a living example of the expression, you're not living until you're given. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Keep on watching. God bless. And I'll be making more. Mr. Ed, I'm out here until the next video.